Good evening. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Badhan Dash. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is a social and ISO certified international educational and training institute. In last 3 years, we already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus profession and 4,500 plus organizations. In Institute of Global Professional, IGP is a training faculty for skill development, which was founded in 2020 and is generating competent candidates to meet demand in the global labor market by providing professional qualification. The Institute of Global Professional is an educational institute that provides social work globally recognized and reportable. We serve student and community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by offering formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate professional generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, internationally to student job seeker, job holder, and also for learner to respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinar, seminar, courses, award, quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 premium services for free, like create own portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can update all day. Kids learning game, website free course, convert sites, and many more. We help to empower you to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement several training program, webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learner by professional trainer, speaker, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kind of youth and to promote the education of their abilities and personalities. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professionals. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and will serve them with good research and practice methods. We must have a genuine concern for the learner we represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP members are committed to offering effective best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1,500 95 webinars successfully. Wow. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1,595 webinars successfully. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, speaker, and well-wisher at this moment, this is a very important message for you all. We change and design our website www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have surprise for everyone. Hope you will be benefited. We already launched our new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our services. So create your account once for with your profile information. Note that with your profile information, you can enjoy all features. With mismatched data, you cannot do anything here. From now on, you have to participate in live quiz competition on our website. We replace Slido. You have to join directly on our website. Now you can check all of our previous webinars with verified e-certificate. Now it's easier and time oriented because after the session, we will not provide you any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you pass, you will receive the certificate, otherwise not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you are an IGP speaker, then you can download your previous certificate, speakership certificate. If you are a host of IGP, you can download your certificate of gratitude. If you are an online live quiz competition winner, then you can download your certificate of participation. If you are selected for a lifetime membership, then you can download a certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, if you participate in any award function which organized common support with IGP, you can download that also. You can instantly prepare and download 18 types of instant certificate from our website within a minute. Certificate of Global Professional Membership, Certificate of Global Influence in the Pandemic, Certificate of Active Knowledge Seeker, Certificate of Social Activities during the Pandemic, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2020, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2021, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2022, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 1, Authentic Assessment in Teaching Learning, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 2, Teaching English as a Foreign Language and Assessment, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 3, Digital Classroom and Engagement Tools, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 4, The New Trend in Education, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 5, Upskilling Organizational Leadership and Managerial Skills, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 6, Trend and Innovation in Mathematics Education, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 7, Research Comprehension Approach, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 8, Art in Teaching a Special Program in the Art, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 9, 21st Century Tools in Teaching Mathematics, Certificate of IGP Corporate Ambassador, Certificate of IGP Campus Ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now on, you can participate in 1000 plus international level quiz with verified e-certificate. Teaching tips for teachers, health tips for parents, health tips for teens, gamification tools for teachers. You can join IGP Alumni. You can check out our 50 plus student services website for free and many more. Dear IGP will be sure we promised previously, but lack of technical problem, we are late sending you on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous condition. We solve all issues from our website. Now you can enroll, reset password, everything. You can check your dashboard for all webinar details. It's a cordial request to check all button and pages on our website. Surely I can say you will be benefited. Thank you, but note that without an account or logged in, you cannot enjoy our services. Today at this we are going to start our webinar number 1596, and today our webinar topic is what make a good leader. And today our speaker ma'am name is Marquides S.J. Piller. She is from Philippines. Before I hand over the stage to our speaker ma'am, also share a very little bit about her as HS in progressive principle to school hand. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation.
Hello,
Ma'am.
good evening. Hello, ma'am. Hello, everyone. To all the members of the IGP, I am Dr. Mercedes S. J. Pilar, Principal 2, at the same time school head of the Senior High School in Progressive in Bacoor City, Molino, Bacoor, Philippines. My topic this evening in our country is what makes good leader. So perhaps it's afternoon or good morning to everyone. So let's start with the first slide. So the first slide shows, ma'am, excuse me, can I have it in a slide show so that it can be read easily by our, yeah. So what makes a good leader? So the first slide shows you the different characteristics of a good leader, which I will be discussing later on in detail. So diversity has become a large part of today's society, and need for global leaders are key and important in order to keep up with the changes and innovative leadership advancement of the world. Global leaders need to be innovative. Truly innovative leadership means fostering new thinking and collaboration that produces new business opportunities. It means building capacity for innovative thinking and using it in concert with business thinking. Good leaders should have a vision and always keep a positive outlook on the changes and improvements needed to help them become great leaders, to keep diversity a part of the organization. The qualities of globalization with increasing emphasis on emerging market present corporate leaders with enormous challenges in developing good leaders is required. So we have the top 10 qualities of a good leader or great leader. First, we have the vision. Perhaps the greatest quality any leader can have is vision, the ability to see the big picture of where the organization or team are working within is headed, what is capable of, and what it will take to get there. Second one, we have inspiration. Equally as important as having a vision is the ability to convey that vision to others and get them excited about it. This means maintaining a positive yet realistic presence within the organization, helping team members stay motivated and engaged. And remember that it is that they are working for. Third is strategic and critical thinking. A good leader will be able to think critically about the organization or team they work within and develop a clear understanding of its strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and how they as an individual can work to support or overcome this. They'll be able to course correct when necessary and be able to assess the work they do to determine how it fits into overall organizational strategy and goals. Fourth, interpersonal communication. Good leaders must be able to interact with each other in a way that feels genuine. It does not mean to be introvert, extrovert, or people person to be a leader. There are many excellent leaders who self-identifies as introvert. Rather, it means being able to demonstrate empathy, engaging in active listening, and building meaningful working relationships with those around you, whether they are a peer or a direct report. Explore masters in leadership. So we have number five, authenticity and self-awareness. One of the key ways to become a great leader is to be self-aware enough to understand your strength, your flaws, and to be able an authentic leadership style that's true to who you are and how to do your best work. You want to be the best possible leader you can be, not try to fit into a mold yet set by someone else. Try to embrace the things that make you who you are, and that will naturally translate into you developing an authentic leadership style. Sixth, open mindedness and creativity. Being a good leader means being open to new ideas, possibilities, and perspective, and understanding that there's no right way to do things. Leadership involves the knowledge that success comes with willingness to change how, as possible. Leader must be able to listen, observe, and be willing to change course when necessary. Flexibility. Leaders also mean being adaptable and nimble when the situation calls for. Nothing over goes according to plan. 8. Responsibility and dependability. One of the most important qualities of a leader can have is a sense of responsibility and dependability. This means displaying those traits in your individual work, but also demonstrating them in your interaction with others. Your team members need to know what they can depend on you to take on your fair share of work and follow through. Support them through tough times and help them become both shared and individual goals. Nine, we have patience and tenacity. A good leader knows how to take the long view, whether it's a strategy, a situation, or a goal. Being able to take on any bumps in the road and persist on without getting frustrated or defeated is the key. From small projects to corporate visions, patience is a trait that is essential to strong leadership. 10. Continuous improvement. True leaders know that perfection is a myth. There is always room for improvement on all levels, from the personal to the team and to the overall organizations. They'll always be willing to help team members find ways to develop new skills or improve upon a weakness. Be able to identify and implement strategies for helping the organization as a whole group. And perhaps most importantly, be able to look inward and identify the areas they would like to work on and then act on them. How to develop leadership skills and be a great leader. Even the most junior members of a team can learn how to be a good leader if they are using their talents to motivate and assist their teams in moving forward and ultimately accomplishing their goals individually on a departmental scale and organizational wide. And more broadly, one can lead in many contexts beyond the workplace, in any community with which you might be involved. For example, a religious community, a volunteer community, or a neighborhood community. Even if your sphere of influence is relatively small, you can play an integral role in leading the organization to success. Leadership does not belong to those at the top of the organizational hierarchy, nor does it only apply to people who have what we would commonly consider the qualities of leadership, an outgoing personality, for example. It's also important to note that though we often refer to leadership as a singular skill, in reality, it's an influence by an individual's personality and background. Think about your own experience of the leaders you've interacted with throughout your life. Chances are there are a number of different leadership styles presented. However, most of them probably possess a similar set of good leadership qualities that they drew from to be successful. Luckily, unlike some highly specialized or technical skills, leadership is a competency that can be accessible to anyone, regardless of what they fall on an organizational chart, and similarly, anyone can develop. For example, if you are a relatively junior member of your organization, you might want to look at the qualities of leadership listed above and assess how you do on each of them. Maybe you'll recognize some of them as traits you possess, and maybe some of them are places you could work on developing. That could mean practicing active listening during meetings with coworkers, being proactive about bringing new ideas to your team, or asking for assistance from a peer or manager in developing one of your weaker areas. If you are looking to be considered for a promotion or a job change into a higher level position, or even if you're already in a management role and are looking to hone your leadership skills to be as successful as possible, you may want to consider a more formal education or training in leadership. There are many programs out there, from short term leadership seminars to full degree programs, that can help you become a visionary, transformative leader and experience enhanced career success. Obviously, the longer and the more in depth a program is, the deeper the education you receive will be. For example, a master's degree program in leadership can be a great option for mid to senior level professionals. Today, there are fully accredited institutions offering this degree both on campus and online, which can be a plus for students who must juggle a full-time job, family commitments, and their education. So we have the leadership skills. Self-awareness is your ability to perceive and understand the things that make you who you are as an individual, including your personality, actions, values, beliefs, emotion, and thoughts. Essentially, it is a psychological state in which the self becomes the focus of attention. Emotional intelligence is defined as the ability to understand and manage your own emotions, as well as recognize and influence the emotion of those around you. The term was first coined in 1990. Communication is simply the act of transferring information from one place, person, or group to another. Every communication involves at least one sender, a message, and a recipient. This may be sound simple, but communication is actually a very complex subject. Another one is management, is the coordination and administration of tasks to achieve a goal. Such administration activities include setting the organization strategy and coordinating the efforts of staff to accomplish these objectives through the application of available resources. Another one is learning. It is a process that leads to change, which occurs as a result of experience and increases the potential for improved performance and future learning. Decision making is the process of making choices by identifying a decision, gathering information, and assessing alternative solutions. Using a step by step decision making process can help you make more deliberate, thoughtful decisions by organizing relevant informations and defining alternatives. Problem solving is the act of defining a problem, determining the cause of the problem, identifying, prioritizing, selecting alternatives for a solution, and implementing a solution. Another one is creativity, is the act of turning new and imaginative ideas into reality. Creativity is characterized by the ability to perceive the world in new ways, to find hidden patterns, to make connections between seemingly unrelated phenomena, and to generate solutions. Active listening is a way of listening and responding to another person that improves mutual understanding. It is an important first step to diffuse the situation and seek solution to problems. Resolution is a way for two or more parties to find a peaceful solution to a disagreement among them. The disagreement may be personal, financial, political, or emotional. When a dispute arises, often the best course of action is negotiation to resolve the disagreement. Interpersonal communication refers to communication between two or more people. It involves exchange of messages, ideas, and information between individuals. These take many forms. including face-to-face conversation, phone calls, emails, and video conferences. In its simplest form, strategic thinking is the ability to plan for the future. It's the capacity to prepare strategies and conjure ideas that will both cope with changing environments and consider the various challenges that lie ahead. Critical thinking is a kind of thinking in which you question, analyze, interpret, evaluate, and make a judgment about what you read, hear, say, or write. The term critical comes from the Greek word kritikos, meaning able to judge or discern. It means you accept and trust yourself and have a sense of control in your life. You know your strengths and weaknesses well and have a positive view of yourself, yet set realistic expectations and goals, communicate assertively, and can handle criticism. Time management is the process of organizing and planning how to divide your time between different activities. Get it right, you'll end up working smarter, not harder, to get more done in less time. Even when time is tight and pressure are high, the highest achievers manage their time exceptionally well. We have types of leadership style. First, we have the coaching leadership style. A coaching leader is someone who can quickly recognize their team members' strength, weakness, and motivation to help each individual improve. This type of leader often assists team leaders, members in setting smart goals and then provides regular feedback with challenging projects to promote growth. They skilled in setting clear expectation and creating a positive, motivating environment. Visionary leadership style. Visionary leaders have a powerful ability to drive progress and usher in periods of change by inspiring employees and earning trust for new ideas. A visionary leader is also able to establish a strong organizational bond. They strive to foster confidence among direct reports and colleagues. Third, servant leadership style. Servant leaders live by a people first mindset and believe that when team members feel personally and professionally fulfilled, they're more effective and more likely to regularly produce great work because of their emphasis on employee satisfaction and collaboration. They tend to achieve higher level of respect. Servant style is an excellent leadership style for organization of any industry and size, but especially prevalent within nonprofits. These type of leaders are exceptional, skilled in building employees' morale and helping people engage with their work. Example is in education, in N level. Fourth, we have autocratic leadership style, also called the authoritarian style of leadership. This type of leader is someone who is focused primarily on results and efficiency. They often make decisions alone or with a small, trusted group and expect employees to do exactly what they're asked. It can be helpful to think of these types of leader as military commanders. Fifth, laissez-faire or hands-off leadership style is the opposite of the autocratic leadership style, focusing mostly on delegating many tasks to learn members and providing little to no supervision because a lesser leader does not spend their time intensely managing employees. They often have more time to dedicate to some projects. Managers may adopt this leadership style when all team members are highly experienced, well trained, and require little oversight. However, it can also cause a dip in productivity if employees are focused about their leadership expectation or if some team members need consistent motivation and boundaries to work well. Democratic or participative leadership style. It's a combination of autocratic and laissez-faire types of leader. A democratic leader is someone who asks for input and considers feedback from their team before making a decision because team members feel their voice is heard and their contributions matter. A democratic leadership style is often credited with fostering higher levels of employees' engagement and work satisfaction. 7. Pace settler leadership style. The pace settling style is one of the most effective for achieving fast results. Pace settler leaders are primarily focused on performance, often set high standards, and hold their team members accountable for achieving their goals, while the pace settling leadership style is motivational and helpful in fast-paced environment where team members need to be energized. It's not always the best option for team members who need mentorship and feedback. Transformational leadership style is similar to the coach style in that it focuses on clear communication, goal setting, and employee motivation. However, instead of placing the majority of the energy into each employee's individual goals, the transformational leader is driven by a commitment to organizational objectives. Thank you for listening. Once again, this is Dr. Mercedes S.J. Pilar of the Senior High School in Progressive, Molino, Bacoor City, Philippines. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am, it's time for our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we will back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have an webinar competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have an webinar certification and online quiz competition. Ma'am, I think after your wonderful presentation, our participant can understand the topic very clearly. That's why no more questions from our participants. So once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topic. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable ma'am, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you also, ma'am.
Honorable ma'am, before I move to the next webinar certification process, if you want to leave this studio, you can.
Thank you. Thank you po.
Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Certification process. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a running session and get enrolled. After watching complete part 1, click mark as complete. Move to the next, which is the learning test passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download your certificate if failed to retake the quiz. Download your certificate in PDF or JPG. For your attention, I am going to share the procedure again. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find the running session and get enrolled. After watching completing part 1, click mark as complete. Move to the next, which is the learning test passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download your certificate if failed to retake the quiz. Download your certificate in PDF or JPG. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, is time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular activity. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. For some technical problem, we cannot continue the quiz session from our website. So to join the quiz session, you have to go www.slido.com and today's quiz code is 1117966. I repeat the code 1117966. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. With 27 people, we are going to start our quiz session right now. Our first question is, what make a good leader? Option 1, lazy and messy. Option 2, organized and encouraging. Option 2 is the right answer and 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Dianath is holding the first position. Our second question is, what makes a good leader? Option 1, lying and bullying. Option 2, kindness and respect. Option 2 is the right answer and 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Dianath is holding the first position. Our third question is, what makes a good leader? Option 1, vision. Option 2, IDK. Option 1 is the right answer and 93% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Dianath is holding the first position. Our fourth question is, what makes a good leader? Option 1, they never give up on their dreams. Option 2, they must work the hard things to help others.
স্ত্রীর রোজগারে চলছো, লজ্জা করে না তোমার?
Option 2 is the right answer. 93% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Dianath is holding the first position. Our fifth question is, what makes a good leader? Option 1, bad communication skill. Option 2, confidence.
সবার নেই ঢুকে পড়ে। আমি আর সংসার কোনো খরচ দিব না, তোমার সংসার তুমি সামলাও। সংসারটা তোমার আমার, বাকি মানুষ দেখবে না। আমি তোমার সমস্যা দেখবো, তোমার ভাই বোনের সমস্যা দেখবো।
Option 2 is the right answer and 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Leitrim Baha is holding the first position. Our sixth question is, what makes a good leader? Option 1, being bossy, telling everyone what to do. Option 2, listening to others' advice to you.
শরীর বোনের সাথে কথাটা বলে উল্লাস ফিরে শুয়ে পড়ে। রাতের বেলা খাবার সেরে ঘুমানোর জন্য শুয়ে পড়েছি বরিশাল শোয়ে। দুজনেই স্বামী স্ত্রী। গত 4 মাস হলো শরীরে চাকরি। একদিন যে ছোট একটা অ্যাক্সিডেন্টে তার হাতে সমস্যা হয়। সেই সমস্যায় তার হাতে কাজ করার মতো মন ছিল না বিধায় অফিস থেকে তাকে
Option 2 is the right answer and 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Leitrim is holding the first position. Our seventh question is, what makes a good leader? Option 1, a shy introvert. Option 2, a fair and good critical thinker.
চাকরি চলে গিয়ে বেতন পেয়ে জীবনটা প্রতিযোগী স্ত্রীর সাথে অষ্টাদশ হয়ে উঠেছে শুরুতে। পুলিশের মুঠোফোনের আগে বাঁচাতে বাঁচাতে শুয়ে থেকে ঘুরে শুয়ে পড়ে। পরদিন সকালবেলা নাস্তার টেবিলের মধ্যে নাস্তা না পেয়ে ছেড়ে ছেড়ে শুরু করেছে শরীরের পত্রিকা।
Option 2 is the right answer and 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Dianath is holding the first position. Our eighth question is, what makes a good leader? Option 1, listen, respect, understand. Option 2, not too sure what a leader is.
শোয়েব ভাই কণ্ঠে কথাগুলো শুনে নিজেও অস্থির হয়ে উঠল। তার কন্যা বাবার দুই ভাই আদরে একটু থাকবে না রাগে সহজে বলেছে। কথায় কথায় বাসার সবাইকে হয়রানি করা যায় ওনার সম্মান। আবার কি করবেন শোয়েব? শোয়েব চিন্তিত হয়ে দ্রুত পদে হেঁটে দাঁড়িয়ে
Option 1 is the right answer and 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Dianath is holding the first position. Our ninth question is, what makes a good leader? Option 1, a good leader is someone who motivates the team. Option 2, a good leader is someone who only follow their own idea.
তোমার বন্ধু বলো ভালো বুদ্ধি। একে তো নেতার ভাই ঘাড়ে বসে খাচ্ছে। আমার টাকায় খেয়ে পরে চলছে, আবার নাস্তা পছন্দ না হয় আমার উপরে চিৎকার চেঁচামেচি শুরু করেছে। আমার গায়ে হাত তুলে থাপ্পড় উঠিয়েছে। আজ থেকে আমার কাছে
Option 1 is the right answer and 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Dianath is holding the first position. Our last and final question is, what makes a good leader? Option 1, self-focus. Option 2, connecting to God. Option 2 is the right answer and 64% people are right here. So congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that we will issue our online quiz competence certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that we will issue our online quiz competence certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that we will issue our online quiz competence certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skill, never stop learning cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to a goal, not a people of things. Albert Einstein. Before I say our hit a end button. Again, want to thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as always. See you again in the next session. Thank you.